I'm going to pull clutch cover now so we can pull that camshaft. And so you can see it, I'll take a block, stick it underneath here. We'll see how long this will last before it falls off. There we go. To adjust the clutch, what you do is take a 14mm wrench, and you don't have to pull the motor to do this, but take a 14mm wrench, loosen it up there. We've got a flathead screw right in the middle, and what I do is go until, this style might be a little bit different, but you can decrease your play by turning it counterclockwise, increase it by turning it clockwise. And so then when you get it set right, you want to take your screwdriver then, hold it into place, and then you can tighten down your lock nut there. You want to make sure you tighten that down. Oil lines came in here, but those were removed when we pulled that motor. Oil filter on this side here. Those are 8mm to remove that filter. If you're doing any kind of motor work at all, you want to replace that oil filter. A lot of times, no matter if you drain the oil or not, there's a little bit of oil left there. 10mm all the way around this clutch cover here. We'll go ahead and remove those. Thirteen of those 10mm all the way around. That coupler was going up to the front, so I just pulled that. There's an O-ring in here that kind of holds that. Does a pretty good job of holding it, so that's why we had to tap it off. Now what I do is take and put a little pressure up, and you don't have to do a whole lot. Tap on it, and that a lot of times will break that seal free. And then you're able just to lift it off just like that. So clutch cover is off there. We've got centrifugal clutch. Here's the arm that we were adjusting, if you can see that there. We're going in and out, putting pressure on this here. We've got the centrifugal clutch here, we've got clutch basket here, and the camshaft back here. We're trying to get to that camshaft to show you that, so I'm going to keep on digging down there. We don't, I believe, have to pull this centrifugal clutch to get to the camshaft, but I'm just going to do it so you're able to see it a little more clearly. Tip this up even farther. There you go. Now you should be able to see a little bit better. This is 1 1/16 to pull this nut here. I like to hold it, keep everything from spinning. Just regular threads, so turn that counterclockwise. Now we'll just pull that off. Now sometimes these can be a challenge to come off of there, and you've got to use a hammer. They do make a puller that you can use to help pull that off, but we'll try tapping on it with a hammer. Obviously you don't want to do it in an area that's going to damage anything. You don't need to use a very big hammer, nor do you need to hit very hard. Alright, then we're able to get that centrifugal clutch off there. You can just pull it up like that. There's your centrifugal clutch. We'll check specs on that. We've got your one-way bearing inside here, and this allows the centrifugal clutch to spin one direction. So we're holding it just the way it was. You cannot let this centrifugal clutch freewheel in the clockwise direction. So when you pull it out, make sure that your bearing is showing the outside when you're looking at it like this. So that's the housing there. You want to make sure that that isn't grooved, and this gear will stay on there until we pull this centrifugal clutch here. This shift arm just pulls off there. And then 4 10mm to hold this clutch. And I do this in a crisscross pattern. We're able to get those 4 off there. Springs can come off. And then if you're replacing plates, we'll pull this nut here. Well, I guess even just pulling this off will pull it. Same thing, counterclockwise to remove that. And then this just pulls up just like that. And they've got a spacer in behind here that we'll want to make sure and put back there. Now we can put these springs back in there. Plate goes back down on top. All right, do that in a crisscross pattern again. Now you're able to just pull this out separately, and it keeps all those plates together. Keep those from going everywhere. If you're just going to replace the basket, or that'll keep everything in place. Otherwise, those plates seem to slip, and then you can't get everything lined up. Just more of a challenge. So now your centrifugal, the back gear here, will just pop right off, and we can pull that